Hello Aries, welcome back to my channel. This is a general reading for the 23rd until the 31st. It is during the time of the Aquarius blue moon. I did make a video for that. If you haven't watched it, go back and check that out. If you're not a subscriber, tap the button and hit the bell, for it truly helps my channel grow and bring consciousness, awareness, and shifting your reality one reading at a time. If you would like a personal reading with me and to follow me on Instagram, all that is in the link below. And if you'd like to donate to my channel, that is also appreciated. Let's start out here. What's going on? Emotional body here, Aries, page of water in reverse. There's some need of really going within yourself. There's an apology or waiting to make one or receiving one. What is this? It's emotionally also not being... Okay, this card wanted to reveal itself, and I'm going to go ahead and take it with the Magician. What is it that you're creating right now here? And it is about you really looking at what is lurking in the shadow within yourself and coming out of the illusion of the fear. What you want to do is surrender. There's this pause. There's a surrender that is happening you right now, and it's asking you for you to really recognize that. You know, what is it that, look at this, the Tower card also wanted to come out, so I'm going to go ahead and take it. So let's go through this here, Aries. Let's see what's happening here for you. Aries, with the Page of Water in its reversal, Page of Water is emotionally not being available or dealing with somebody who's not available, and these are the things that you're putting behind you. Page of Water is asking you to really pay attention to your intuition and to your feelings right now, and don't push them aside. It is a page, so it's beginning. So some of you are beginning to really connect with with new ways of feeling. So it's really having open heart, childlike innocence with the page. Pages are very about beginnings of intimacy, of relationships, of playfulness. So really being open to that. Some of you were not open to that in the past, and now it's asking you to come to this place of recognizing that and to have a new beginning. With the Magician showing up, the Magician comes and says, hey, I want you to see what it is that we are creating. I want you to use the emotional body in order to create the life that you desire and to break through any illusions that you may have in regards to not being safe. Because the card of the Moon and the Magician saying that there's still some secrets that are held within of how you are to co-create and what is it that you are creating. So, but you're here to really know what it is that you want with the Seven of Water. The Seven of Water is when we go into fantasy and when we go into illusions, and it's asking you, do you know what it is that you want? Do you know exactly what it is that you want to create? So the card is asking you to use your imagination and to really recognize what is it that you're dreaming, what is it that you want to co-create, because you can't. Spirit is not going to let you down. So Spirit never doubts the power of possibilities, and neither should you. So it's telling you to really recognize that. Be the magician of your life. You have all that you need in order to create the life that you desire. But if there's some fears here in regards to the things that you want and you become emotionally unavailable to them, then you're kind of putting a block to that. So what you want to do is really recognize the things that you desire also want you. If you're imagining it and if you're feeling it, right, know that it's also right here for you. So it's about you aligning yourself and breaking through any illusions that are coming up so you can see the shadow. This is about illuminating. And like I said, the full moon, it's about illuminating the illusions, the fears that may be arising. So you're to really trust the great mystery and remember that the material realm is an illusion. You're here to have the experiences. There's great opportunities that lie in the shadow that are really waiting for you, for them to become illuminated into the infinite possibilities here. So whatever you're fantasizing, really go within that space and really face those fears and what it is that you're creating. The Hangman and the Tower comes and says, it's time for you to surrender. Surrender to what? To the foundations that you have built for yourself. This is that aha, the epiphany. There's no struggle here. The card of the Hangman here comes and says, hey, it's time for you to shift your perspective. It's time for a surrender. You're surrendering what? There's a sacrifice and surrender that are necessary at times. You know, nothing in life is free. And nor does everything happen according to your timetable. Again, so some of you are wanting some things to go a certain way as quick as you want it to, and the universe is saying, no, that's not the way it happens. You're not trusting, so it's time for you to let go of any attachments you have on how you think things have to be, and you're too called to surrender and wait to see how things play out. Otherwise, the universe will come and just rip out the things that you're in such a hurry to make manifest. So this is breaking the old foundation of the way that you show up with spirit, that you show up with life, and it's asking you to trust it. So whatever foundation that has been taken from you, whatever that it is, it's asking you to surrender to it. Don't be in such a hurry to make the next new thing. Allow spirit to show you. Allow yourself to fantasize and break through from the illusions of fear, right? And what is it? Am I going to have that? So there's a question. Am I going to have that? Is this ever going to happen? I have to make this happen. And then you are not, so you're putting these emotions that are based on fear rather than this place of joy in creating the things that you desire. So you're surrendering to the old ways. You're surrendering to the tower. The tower is that epiphany. It's the wake-up call that something isn't working, and what isn't working is the old ways. So it's surprise, it's the tower card. Surrender, I have surprises for you, so let go. Allow things to happen. So things happen really fast when this card shows up in a reading. And it's just asking you to really look at how you can have a total paradigm shift or a sudden upheaval that takes something away in order for something better to take its place. It could be an epiphany. It could be anything, but it's asking you to really, there's something unexpected here, Aries, that is coming up here for you. But it's telling you to remain present with your eyes wide open as you surrender to whatever that this is that is heading towards you. And it is in regards to burning away the past, your old belief systems, the way that you used to do things, the burdens, the thoughts, the beliefs that you have carried. So it's like when you let go and you surrender, you don't need to make a connection, right? It's like give it to spirit. Don't try to maneuver every single step. There's a pause and a surrender to the illusions, to the fantasy. It's good to fantasize about the things that you want, but knowing that you've already created it, not something that I must have this in this way, in that way, in that way. That's, you're not trusting spirit in that sense, right? And you become emotionally, you could be drinking, become emotionally unavailable. And we have talked to God. Well, this card has come out quite a bit. So it is a time of reflection. It's a time of meditation. It's a time of sitting with yourself and talking to Source and saying, hey, I'm trying to maneuver my life, and maybe I'm in fear, maybe I'm not trusting things right now. I need to turn it over to you. I'm asking for help and assistance. So stop talking to your ego. Stop trying to maneuver things. It only confuses you and makes you fearful. And it's asking you to really come into this place of just conscious contact with your higher self. So really instructing your ego to be quiet and to allow yourself to have a heart-to-heart with your loving creator, with the divine, with your higher self. So ask your higher self for direction. Listen with spirit in the center of your heart, and don't permit your ego to interrupt, because the universe is available for you. It hears you, but it's in regards to you not needing to maneuver every single step because you're in fear, like something bad is going to happen. But whatever falls is because the divine is stepping in to course correct your decisions. So let's go ahead. This is huge. It's huge messages here. Let's go ahead and see which crystal wants to come out here for you. And the crystal that comes out is aquamarine. And you could work with this crystal during the full moon. And aquamarine is a fancy type of blue beryl. And it's a powerful coolant for the head and the heart. Yeah, what I say, your head and heart have to be in alignment, right? Who needs it? Those who run hot fire signs. Yeah. Anybody hanging on to an unspoken burning desire. And we see that with the 10 of fire, right? Where to put it? Wherever you need to turn that whisper into a primal scream, or that's a little overly dramatic. Wherever you want to speak clearly and calmly from the heart. When to use it? When you've lost your voice, when it's past time to let it go, or when you're feeling a little too on fuego for polite company. Ice yourself down with aquamarine cold shower vibes. Keep your cool. So again, I am seeing there's something that is happening, and again, it could put you in a place of fear, but it's asking you, turn it over, keep your cool, and use aquamarine and take a cold shower, right? What is it that you want to manifest? And let's grab you a final card. And the card that wants to come out is water. So again, Page of Water was the first one out, so you really need to pay attention to your feelings and your emotions. Work with the element of water for healing, purifications, and refinement. First card out, yeah, where are you within your emotional body? Really go into that space and work with water. The water element will help you get in touch with your essence, with your heart. Until next time, sending you much love, much light. Namaste.